Enriching every life we touch is our purpose at Gunderson Health System. I see you living out this purpose every day through the expert care you provide our patients, the strong relationships you have built with colleagues, and in your passion for the communities we serve. Approaching your work with a spirit of gratitude can be a powerful part of enriching the lives you touch, and it can even enhance a patient's healing while they are in your care. Expressions of gratitude can help patients cope with stress, lower blood pressure, strengthen their immune function, and recover more quickly due to an increase in optimism and connectedness. Charitable giving has even been shown to reduce mortality by as much as 40% in older adults within 4 years. Many of our patients want to recognize your exceptional care with gratitude. You may have experienced a situation where a patient has either offered you money or an item as a gift, or has asked how they can repay you and Gunderson for the care they have received. This video will inform you how to recognize an expression of gratitude and how to respond in a meaningful way. It will show you how to manage situations when a patient wants to honor those who cared for them with the Gifts of Gratitude program.
As Dr. Rathgaber said, gratitude and philanthropy are an important part of the healing process. Gifts of Gratitude allows patients and their families to say thank you to the person or team that impacted their lives and supports patient care, medical research and education, and the work you do to improve the health of our communities. This brochure can be provided to patients, and it gives us a process to follow when someone asks how they can recognize their care provider. You should know how to react when a patient approaches you with a gift or wants to learn how they can give back. It's important to remember the 5 R's when handling expressions of gratitude. Recognize cues given by patients and family members. They might say, "How do I make a financial gift?" Or, "What can I do to show my appreciation?" Reinforce the person's intent. Affirming their request will show that you are listening and that their request is important. Redirect them to the Gifts of Gratitude program and Gunderson Medical Foundation by showing them the brochure. Review the person's body language, verbal response, and facial expressions for their level of receptiveness. And refer. Depending on their receptiveness, offer the person the Gifts of Gratitude brochure and determine whether they need additional assistance, including having a foundation liaison contact them directly. Here are 2 scenarios to help you manage these situations. In the first scenario, we'll show you how not to handle a situation, explain how the situation could have been handled differently, and then show you a scenario again with the appropriate response. The second scenario will reinforce the 5 R's and how they factor into these conversations.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. I am here to go over some instructions with you for your discharge.
Well, I'd like to say I've been so happy with my care here at Gunderson. The doctors, the nurses, even the chicken people have been so professional, so friendly,
That's great.
and so compassionate.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'd like to give you and your team a gift to say thank you.
No, thank you. That's very generous of you, but we're just doing our job. We're glad that you had a good experience and got the care that you deserve. But I would like to go over some information here with you about your discharge.
Sure, I can do that.
What did you notice? Did Deborah follow the 5 R's? In this scenario, the patient's intent is clear. They want to make a financial donation to Gunderson, but Deborah did not reinforce the patient's desire to donate or redirect to the Gifts of Gratitude brochure or Gunderson Medical Foundation. Let's take a look at the same scenario, this time with the 5 R's in action.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. I have your discharge instructions here today. Can I go over those with you?
Sure, I'd just like to say I've been so happy with my care here at Gunderson. The doctors, the nurses, Even the chicken people have been so friendly, professional, and compassionate.
That's wonderful.
I'd like to give you and your team a gift to say thank you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very generous of you. It's really wonderful to hear that you had a good experience
I
and
did.
that our team did a good job.
You
and,
did.
And gave you good care. So that's wonderful. Thank you. You know, we have a program here.
Okay.
It's called Gifts of Gratitude through our foundation, and I'm going to give you that pamphlet back with your envelope there,
Okay.
because this might be a way for you to be able to give that gift.
Okay.
It does explain everything in the pamphlet, how you can put the money in the envelope. It also tells you who you can designate that money to go to if that's your preference.
This looks like a good option for me. Is it easy to donate?
Yeah, very easy. You can just use that envelope, or I can get a hold of somebody in the foundation.
Who I can contact?
Yes, that you can contact. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you starting to understand the 5 R's better? Let's watch one more scenario to see them in action.
So, how are you doing?
Well, I have to tell you, I've been in and out of the hospital lately, and it's been really hard on my family and I. But I've always trusted the doctors and nurses at Gunderson to give me the best care.
Thank you so much for the kind words. I will be sure to share those with your care team.
And I wish I could give back to the people that helped me along the way. Is there a way I could do that?
Yes, actually there is. Gunderson Medical Foundation has a Gifts of Gratitude program, and I have a brochure that explains our program. In the brochure, it shows you how you can thank those that took care of you, as well as supporting patient care, research, education programs, as well as community programs that Gunderson is involved with.
Is there a way I can give directly to the people that took care of me?
Yes, if you would like to specifically thank individuals who cared for you, there is a place here in the brochure for you to be able to fill out, and that would be sent along to the staff members that took care of you. Not only can you recognize the people specifically who took care of you, but you also help other patients in the process.
As you've seen in these scenarios, Gifts of Gratitude is a great way to help patients and their families to give back and support our mission. It's also aligned with compliance standards to ensure that patients are giving and our employees are accepting gifts in the preferred way. You should know that nominal, small token gifts such as cards, candy, and flowers can be accepted, but it's important to refer more substantial gifts to the Gunderson Medical Foundation or specifically to the Gifts of Gratitude program. Thank you for helping us meet these standards.
Our patients and their families look to you for exceptional care. And sometimes they want to thank you with a gift. Remember the 5 R's to help you acknowledge their desire to give and channel their appreciation to Gifts of Gratitude or the Foundation. Recognize, reinforce, redirect, review, and refer. Thank you for watching and for doing the most good for our patients, their families, and our communities. And thank you for helping them enrich the lives of our staff and those we serve.